Right, so I wanted to come in and kind of like address it. I don't know how to open this video. It's been a while since I've come in here and just talked. It's been a while since I've done an upload in general, and I wanted to come in here and just kind of like be like, I'm not dead. Like nothing drastic has happened. I'm still here. The channel's still going. The channel's still. We've actually like gained a few subscribers since my like impromptu and not necessarily planned, and there's no reason really behind it break. I haven't made a video this month at all, and I don't really have an explanation for that outside of there's been nothing that's come out or that I've read or that I nothing really has been worth making a video about. That, and I've been busy over on the Twitch side with the charity streams this month, so that's kind of the big reason why there's been no content over here, because I have been doing the streams over there, and usually I am like balancing the two a bit more. It's been a very dry spell of superhero content that's come out, or like stuff that I've wanted to really make videos about, and I kind of wanted to come in here to drum up hype for what's going on next month and for my plans for the future, because I have things that I'm interested in making content about, but I don't know if there's going to be as much of a interest there from like a viewer's perspective. So I just wanted to come in here and be like, I have plans for next month and into the future that I'm excited about, and I just want to, talk about them. First things first, Peacemaker. Peacemaker just came out. I don't think there's enough in the first episode, or the first episode of season 2, to really do a like comprehensive like video on it in and of itself. I thought it was a good first episode. I didn't expect to see an orgy in the first episode. I'm not complaining, but I didn't expect that in the first episode, and I like things that the show is doing. I like that the whole multiverse isn't being like shown as a massive thing. I like that they're saving that as kind of the thing that can happen in Peacemaker, because he's the character that can kind of play with that and take the mick out of it a bit. Obviously, I like all the characters that were in season 1, and having it be set in the new DCU and basically just changing things up to make it line up with Superman and to line up with Creature Commandos. I think that's a lot of fun. Obviously, this is probably where we're going to get the most in terms of live action. The most of Frank Grillo's Rick Flag. I've seen a lot of people say that they don't like Frank Grillo, or they don't like Frank Grillo, like how he's appeared in like interviews and stuff. I don't know. I just think he's got a very like old school sense of humour when it comes to things like that, And I don't take anything that he's really said as anything more than just like him being his like form of like what's funny for a 50-year-old. I don't think any of it's been that bad. What I will say though is I liked the first episode. I'm probably going to enjoy the show because I enjoyed Peacemaker Season 1. If it's just more of that, then great. We get more of that. We get more of a good thing. So, you know, I'm not I'm not knocking that in any way, shape or form. The other thing is Oathbringer. I am approaching the end of that, so we should be seeing a video of Oathbringer early next month. I want to say in the first week of next month we'll be getting through Oathbringer. And the big thing that I want to kind of delve into, and this is what I'm kind of scared about, I'm going to start doing pack openings for specifically for Disney Lorcana, because I've been tracking that game for a while now and haven't really like dove into buying anything for it. Next month I plan, or not necessarily plan, next month I will be doing a pack opening video on here, and we'll just be seeing how it goes in the algorithm, how it goes in terms of how much interest is in it, how much interest you guys have for it. Yeah, it's probably something that I shouldn't really be worried about, but we're at this point in 2025. I've been doing this since 2017. In 2 years, I'll have been doing this for 10 years, and we're still at the point where we're throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. And if that sticks, great. It's another thing for me to spend all my money on. If it doesn't, then hey, we tried. You know, it's just going to be a hobby that I do in my own time. Or it'll be something that I do occasionally on here, the few people that do enjoy it. But if it's something that a lot of people enjoy and there's a lot out of it, maybe that will be a thing that I do more regularly on the channel. That's probably about it. I could only apologise about the lack of content this month. People probably thinking that I'm dead, because I'm under no illusion that there's a lot more people here than over on Twitch, and a lot of the people here probably don't watch Twitch stuff. I'm under no illusion of that. I just wanted to let people know on here that aren't watching Twitch streams, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. There will be content going on in the future. I don't know. This has just been a little bit of a life update. I just haven't really had... I haven't had anything that's been worth talking about, or anything that's made me like excited and or angry enough to switch on the camera and just rant for... And I also want to get away from doing needlessly angry videos or stuff where I'm like annoyed at something. I don't really want to do that, because so much of the internet is people being annoyed and ranting about stuff, and I don't want to add fuel to that fire. I want this to be a positive place where most of the time we're just having fun. That's what I want from this. And there's, you know, if you want someone to be complaining about what's going on in Disney Speedstorm, or complaining about the the Audible situation that's going on at the moment, I'm not in that sphere. I don't feel like, making a video on it. And if you do want to know what's going on there, Daniel Green has done several videos on it that explain it way better than I ever could. You know, so the best thing that I can do with that, and the best thing that I think I can do with talking about any kind of serious situation is funnel my audience to other places and other people that can do it better than I can, that can talk about that stuff better than I can. You know, if there's anything that I'm necessarily 100% massively passionate about, and I feel like I have something worth saying about, then I will. But most of the time, in this community, in, you know, the book community, in the fantasy space, in the comic book community space, you know, in the gaming space, a lot of the time I'm not going to be the one, or I'm not going to be the kind of person that has all of the information, all of the answers, and maybe I should do my due diligence and research stuff. But a lot of the time, there's 300 other people that are explaining stuff way better than I could, and the best thing that I can do is just funnel you over there. Just funnel you over there. Funnel you to the places where I get that information. Instead of coming on here and doing a half-assed job of it. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. But yeah, expect content to be coming back more regularly next month. And also, streams will still be going on as per usual. This month has been slower than I expected and slower than I would have wanted it to be. There hasn't been as much of a traction with this charity marathon as there was with the previous. Maybe that's because of the games that I'm playing. Maybe that's just because of the time of the year. A lot of people on holiday, not able to access Twitch, or just trying to enjoy the summer. Maybe that's the case. I don't know, but you know, we'll see how things go into September, and obviously we do have the big Christmas thing planned for December as well. So that's hopefully going to be more successful than this month has been, with the Twitch stream wise. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you think of me going into pack openings. It won't be a hard switch. It won't be every video from now on is going to be a pack opening video. Still, what is most likely to happen for this point in time is it will probably be one video a month that is a pack opening video. Everything else will probably remain the same. Everything else will remain the same usual content that you've come to expect from me will be there. It's just there's a new thing that is being sprinkled in there and that's wholly for me. It's wholly something that I'm interested in, that I want to do, and I might as well try and make content out of it as well. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you think of the things that I'm planning on doing later on in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, all that lovely good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.